billions of years ago.
0.
Somebody, you haven't seen this movie.
No.
Jake has. Oh, I love title
How do you
cards
lose
too.
a whole sector?
They haven't found it, even though they're on it and found it.
Oh man, they're gonna find Sofia Boutella down here.
This is a far better movie than 2017's The Mummy.
Are we sure? Wow.
Sucking out their fear.
Yes, and that is a thing that happens. I like the fear skeletons coming out of them. I think
But
that's
like,
fucking
doesn't
awesome.
that mean they're not afraid anymore by Eminem?
No, it means they're dead. Completely.
Because people can't live without their fear?
Yes? He's also a giant floating skull.
Oh, thank God. Now I know it's 1993.
So when did that opening take place? Modern day?
Sure.
The school bus that he's getting on.
But not the other two kids who look like they're roughly his age. Bus driver would definitely stop if they realized the kid was coming.
Well,
Also,
don't you remember
why would-
Spider-Man?
Why would like 30 kids all be like, come on, I think Hal Jordan, let's all get onto this bus, come
The
on.
bus driver would have noticed by now.
Yeah, we care about you specifically.
Oh, he's skipping school. What a cool kid.
You think she'll break Mach 3?
He ran to his dad to ask if he'll break Mach 3.
Well, that's how you need to understand that he's one hell of a pilot, kid.
Best in the galaxy.
Dad, can we watch from down in the field?
Goes up to the office to watch. Dad, can we go back to where Hal came from? Dad, can we get on the airfield? Like, on the
Can
plane?
we be in the plane?
Can we be on the plane, like, holding onto the wings?
Passing 10,000.
That guy looked like the Snapchat filter where you have the fisheye lens.
But he's gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
What the fuck?
Why would that even happen? Like, why would the plane just
That
spontaneously
was
combust?
that was engine failure.
But the engine
Yeah,
failure,
but, like-
that wouldn't happen at engine failure. It doesn't just combust like that.
Now he's gonna be inspired to be a hell of a pilot, kid.
Oh, he's alive. He's fine.
Is he gonna blow up later? Please tell me. Yep, here it comes.
No, he's fine.
Now he's gonna blow up.
No, he's alright. He's gonna be good. He's a dad of a superhero character as a kid. How well do you think he's gonna fucking fare?
Is he gonna walk out of the flames and then collapse?
Ghost Rider. He walked out of there, another plane comes and hits him.
I want to reiterate, this whole sequence took place over 60 seconds. He flies the plane, the back half of the plane combusts spontaneously. The plane crashes into a tower, lands fine, he stands
Land's
up,
mostly fine.
and then he stands up and then it just blows up again. Like, that's tremendous.
It's okay, there's an ambulance here. They're gonna rescue your dad.
We're gonna...
We're gonna fix him.
Sector 2814. Ian, this movie's committing all of the things that you hate.
What do you mean committing all the things I hate?
Title
What do I know-
cards.
What do I know about Section 2814?
Why does it matter that they're in Section 2814?
That's Abin, sir.
It's CGI.
Yeah, that's Tamora Morrison.
That makes me so happy.
Do you think all of the pink people are Tamora Morrison in this movie, just like all of the clone troopers are Tamora Morrison in Star Wars?
Why does he need a ship if he has the ring?
Jake, it's you driving.
Hot take, that's my dream car, though.
It is me driving, wow.
It has all of the flying and combat capability of a human pilot, but with none of the human error that comes.
So it's a drone.
Yes.
We have these.
I think we also had a lot
We
of
had
these.
them in 2011.
Yeah.
What kind of car is that?
Fucking dream car, baby. That's
Okay.
a beautiful car.
What kind of car is
I
it?
don't fucking remember off the top of my
Is
head.
it a
Mom.
Dodge Charger R/T?
Maybe.
I slept in.
I used to sleep in. Then I turned 11.
Are you fucking kidding me? Every
Oh.
adult sleeps in at least one day ever.
Hot take. Well, freezing cold take. I don't think she's talented at all.
That's Taika Waititi.
It is Taika Waititi.
Yeah, baby.
That's Taika Waititi?
Yes.
That's Taika Waititi.
He looks like he's not done baking. He aged fast. Like 6 years later, he's completely gray. When does Danger Zone start playing?
No, it's just gonna be stock, boring action music instead. Oh, now it's up to the high part. We're cool.
Dude, I love dad movies.
It feels like it should have come out in like the late 90s or early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
People would have thought this was a 10 if it came out in like 2003.
Like how a lot of people said Venom would have been really good in like 2005.
Yeah, but any movie, if it's bad, if you put it back years earlier, simply because it's more new, would be better. One could argue the opposite, since 10 years later almost now, it's even worse than I remember it being.
What, Green Lantern? No, I'm still having fun.
I know you, specifically, ever.
Oh my god, he's flying straight up.
Yep.
That's never been done in the history of flying any plane.
The one thing I can give this scene credit for, besides it being great, this is actually how planes work.
Obeying the laws of planes. I remember this scene in Iron Man, it's because the icing problem.
Ian, how do you feel that this movie bombed at the box office?
I cried for a half hour and on the couch, and then I went upstairs and cried for another hour.
Please tell me you're gonna show the explosion again. I like how he's flashing back as if he's looking his dad dead in the eyes because they're just reusing the footage.
Ian, this is how planes work. Also, Ian, so this movie has a part where his dad blows up twice for no reason?
Yes.
Just like my dad.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck you, Channing Gordon-Levitt.
If so much rode on this demo to those people, Why would he not tell Hal, hey, you know what? Don't actually blow up the planes if you can. Make them look better.
Yeah, but he's also the best damn pilot, kid.
So why did the boss let him do that?
Because he's a hell of a pilot, kid.
Oh,
He wants
that
to be a
makes
pilot.
sense now.
Best in the galaxy.
I should have fucking known.
He does have a point.
No,
the
he
planes
doesn't.
sucked. They can't beat Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan sacrificed his own plane to win. He can't do that in every fight.
But yeah, that's one thing.
You're right, yes.
But Hal Jordan also should have known that doing that would have collapsed the company, since that was a big demonstration.
Yeah, Hal Jordan just got a lot of people fired. Yeah, they obey the basic laws of plane physics 10.
Mud's gonna criticize this part. Well, actually, both of you are gonna criticize this part.
I criticized this part
I'm also gonna criticize
when I
this
first
part.
watched it in 2011.
Yeah.
Choose a worthy successor, and it's gonna go take Hal Jordan, even though he just,
Yes.
Well, the idea of the ring is that it's the worthiest successor on the planet.
Yep.
I strongly challenge that Hal Jordan is worthy at all, let alone the worthiest ever.
He doesn't even park correctly.
Like, that alone should nullify him getting the ring.
They're not
Success.
gonna make the movie about a person who actually deserves it. You know.
But that would make sense.
John Stewart. This is not his house. He walked into someone else's birthday party and then started drinking their milk out of the fridge.
Hey, you want to come watch me blow up in a plane?
Passing on the generations.
Yeah, it's like Speed Racer. You'll understand when it's your turn to watch me die.
And then when your son is roughly 5 or 6, the same will happen to you, son. That's not his son?
No.
That makes the scene a little weirder.
Oh, who the fuck is this?
I think it might be his cousin.
Oh, I found him, because he was giving one nice speech. How has no one found this thing?
It's been sitting there for 24 hours almost.
Next, look at that. There's a building in the background.
They don't look out the window.
Look, there's another building right there. What up?
I've been sitting here for 12 fucking hours, Hal Jordan.
Hey, listen. We're gonna get you to a hospital. Okay?
Puts his hand right on the open wound.
Yo. Come again?
Wow, Taika Waititi really doesn't shine much in this movie.
He's not bad.
They're not giving him anything to work with.
It's real?
No, I built it. Yeah, it's fucking really piece of shit.
Only took the fucking helicopters, 14 hours?
As soon as his friend arrives, after like a full day of the ship just marinating in the ocean next to a house, now the cops show up to make a chase scene happen.
The car briefly puts on the Green Lantern outfit. That's,
Oof. The effects on Sinestro look great, and it cut to the Guardians
of the Galaxy?
of the Galaxy, and they look like ass. Look at that. Like, what the fuck? The lighting is just not there.
The lighting isn't there.
Look at the
You're
left side
right.
of his face. It's not as dark as the chair behind him.
Yeah,
Like-
but Sinestro looks great.
Sinestro looked awesome. You're
He
right.
looks good, but that's mostly practical, too. Yes, only the wide shots look good, so use them as much as possible. No, don't punch in.
So do you think those, 3-story-long capes are for their legs or for their dicks?
What do their closets look like?
Jake Chess.
Oh, 10 out of 10! This game makes sense. That's a good opening. D3 next, it'll support his position.
Dude, Chevy's got it fucking made as, the evil vehicle.
Dr. Amanda Waller.
It's Amanda Waller
Oh,
from Suicide
fuck.
Squad.
It's not Viola Davis, they're inconsistent.
Okay, but, yes, she is named Amanda Waller, but,
It is the same character.
She's just like an assistant scientist.
Yep.
That's it. She doesn't have any kind of connections to Task Force or anything
exactly.
Not yet at this point, but
like that. I don't think they would do it.
Will she have them by the end of the movie?
Don't think
I don't
so.
think so. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think
then,
they. I don't think they explore that far into that.
Eh.
I also wouldn't want the reverse of that, though, where she goes like, oh, in some years we'll form some kind of suicide squad and have, pictures of Deathstroke and shit.
The reason she's in the task force is because when she was working as a scientist, she saw all this stuff and wanted to go up.
I think that we're thinking about it more than the movie makers did.
He's not even wearing goggles.
The oath. Because everybody knows the oath.
One fish, two fish. I'm a Green Lantern.
To a lantern.
It's really not a lantern.
Yeah, it's not.
It looks nothing like one. The lantern does it store the will of the universe?
You mean the verse?
The verse, I do mean the verse.
This is where the movie gets fucking bitchin'.
I disagree.
Yeah, half an hour in, and it hasn't been bitching so far.
I've been enjoying
He has
myself.
2 different bicycles. He lives alone.
He also has a bitchin' apartment.
He also has
this
a bitchin' ex-girlfriend. She might not be
True.
talented at acting, but she's.
This guy's got it made in life. What does he know about being a worthy hero?
When do they play skee ball?
This is the part where they fall in love and have a great marriage for a very long time and have a kid because they're great people.
Oh my god, they are gonna play skee ball.
So what you're saying is Deadpool ripped off this gem of a movie.
Yep. Way to be, Deadpool.
No, I think it's on purpose.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I don't know about you guys.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm not enjoying the movie.
That's a lie.
How-
I know your
You're
opinion. better
lying
than
about
you
how
do.
you feel right now.
Yeah, you idiot.
That building he just came out of is partially broken down.
That was the bar. It's half a
It's a
bar.
shit
They're
bar.
rebuilding the bar.
Is this the people who got fired?
Yes.
He deserves this.
Living off his old man's reputation his whole life.
His reputation of exploding.
So how do you think Hal Jordan's gonna resolve this scene?
He kills all of them.
Super heroic.
Let's think of a timeline of events here. Put his company under, basically.
Got a lot of people
A
fired.
lot of people fired, and then when 3 of them confront him about it, he murders all 3 of them.
Both of these events book-ended with The Ring.
And this has all been in like 2 days, maybe.
A day.
Really 1 day. You have been rewarded. Congratulations, Hal Jordan. You've murdered your first 3 guys. Did they make a score? They just like rent royalty-free shit.
Is he gonna fly past Parallax? Oh, the quality of the video.
He's in 7 whole pixels.
240p rip.
480. Those are the free ones. You think I'm paying money for this shit?
I have the
agree.
Blu-ray.
We're losing pixels.
As time goes on,
Yeah.
by the end of the movie, it's gonna be 4, 1 in each corner.
4 whole pixels.
What is this scene?
Fuck!
I actually don't remember the scene,
What is
so...
happening?
They're giving him chest hair.
He looks like The Mask by Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's mask looked better than that. You shut your mouth.
I just wish the mask was practical, because the suit looks fine.
Your mask will appear when protection of your identity is required.
Like when you first woke up. He looks like a custom character that's stuck in a cutscene.
I like the way he looks, though.
I'll guarantee it. Is he gonna plummet? I bet he's gonna plummet because it would be funny. Expectation subversions.
It in turn charges your lantern, which in turn charges your ring.
Which in turn charges you.
Which in turn...
charges your enemies.
Which in turn charges the planet.
Which in turn charges the lantern. Which in turn charges your ring.
There's 2 robots in the background. These creatures don't seem very alien to me.
They look like not used character templates from the background in the prequels.
Call you here to this unprecedented gathering because we face an unprecedented danger.
Ergo,
Vis-a-vis.
concordantly.
Look at his fucking eyebrows.
I can't stand his eyebrows
Look at
right
his
now.
forehead.
Dude, is that? He looks like Hugo Weaving.
It's going off the screen.
He's on Insta, right? What's his handle? That guy's just rocks.
What?
Every so often we just fire off all our willpower.
Oh,
into
they're sending
space.
positive vibes our way. And they just added a temporary Facebook profile picture.
Focus your will and create what you see in your mind.
I'm gonna build so much weird shit. It's no use, I can't make an early 2000s screensaver.
It's Michael Clark Duncan.
I like how he added the rivets.
Constructs are only gonna be as strong as your will.
Alright, invent a nuke. They're using very impractical ways to fight each other.
Next lesson.
He just failed the first one.
Next lesson.
How did he make gravity? I don't think Kilowog's lessons are helping at all.
Be afraid.
Don't.
Don't do that. I'm very inexperienced in my power that you've mastered. Ryan Reynolds could have just thought of another sword and then had another sword, right? He's
Yes.
choosing to only have one sword right now?
Yep.
Okay, making sure. Still could have thought of a nuke.
Suicide bomb.
Fear is what stops you and makes you weak.
Says the guy who embraces it.
Oh, dude, it's the brick wall that Squidward builds when SpongeBob's about to explode.
Every single thing that one of them has done to the other is one of the least effective ways to stop your opponent that you can do when you think, like, he deadass invents a sword as his like 7th or 8th gadget.
He thinks of a Hot Wheels car at one point.
I know.
That's the best scene in the movie.
Well aware.
Ian, stop saying things are good scenes in this movie.
We're not ready to defend the universe. Up until a few days ago, we thought we were the only ones in the universe.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's shitting on Ryan Reynolds, but like, he didn't ask to be here. This threat's like pretty big, right?
Yes.
Why are they being so fucking rude to him about it? The ring flew 20 feet, got some McDonald's, realized it had to go help him, and then picked the nearest human. That'll get back at the teenager bullying me.
You impressing a whole lot of very important people.
By throwing that little kid out of a seat. See that arrow in the background? It's foreshadowing for what this movie didn't do at the box office.
Thanks.
Thank you, movie.
Otherwise I'd be lost. Why did 10 Green Lanterns need to do that? Are Green Lanterns just not creative?
The screenwriters, Jake,
Oh, my mistake.
are not creative. Oh, there goes 2 Green Lanterns. 4 Green Lanterns.
Our finest warriors and then feed on their fear.
They took your finest warriors, the ones that held out their hands all together and made one large net.
You're the
Warriors.
one who's afraid, Sinestro.
There's like 500 Green Lanterns, and you picked 10 guys that blow to take down all of Parallax.
Hal Jordan. Worst pilot I've ever seen.
You're a hell of a pilot, kid.
Worst in the galaxy. Probably actually the worst of the fucking galaxy.
Han Solo versus pre-Lantern Hal Jordan in a dogfight. Who wins?
Too busy thinking about his dead dad.
Is Dad exploding at all?
Wait a minute. So the company's okay now?
Improved, it hasn't fully
It sounds like
stabilized.
they did the deal with
It
the
sounds like it
drones.
happened off screen.
Did the tail end of that helicopter wobble?
Waving, yeah, it's
Yeah.
doing a fishtail.
Like a tadpole in water.
You're shitting.
I fucking love this scene, okay?
He's not even using the track to like slow it down.
That is tough to get through.
Of all the ways that you can stop that problem,
Baseball glove, catch it. Done.
everyone knows that's Hal, right?
No.
Oh, look at
Yeah, that can't be faked.
Look at that fucking phone.
She's gonna upload that shit and it's gonna go viral like all the superhero movies do.
Like the ending of Glass.
Like the ending of Glass, like the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, that gets uploaded, that gets viral, and no one's like, that looks fake as fuck.
I think the one that realistically does it is Captain America Civil War, because Peter Parker's videos only have like a few 10,000 views.
Yup, and that's a universe where superheroes are very much real, and people know that.
That's how I feel watching this movie.
This is where he becomes the worst character in the movie.
Brainiac?
Wow, it looks so fucking terrible.
Is he using the suit to try to pipe Blake Lively?
I want to fuck Blake Lively, so I'm gonna use all of my willpower to do
So
it.
you don't necessarily have to be a good person to get the ring.
No. Sinestro has the ring, and he's fucking awful.
You just need to be very motivated.
He's not motivated either. He slept through his fucking alarm. Put on pants,
752.
ruined his company, murdered 3 people. That's not
He was
motivation.
best in the Hell Pilot Kid.
He's
That's the
the
galaxy.
hell of a pilot kid, and that's it.
So what you're telling me is Han Solo could be a Green Lantern.
He would be equally as good as Ryan Reynolds is in this movie as a
I
Green Lantern.
agree.
How did you know it was me?
What do you mean? I've known you my whole life. I've seen you naked. You don't think I would recognize you because I can't see your cheekbones?
Man, that light bulb is too bright. I need a lampshade. You have one?
Yeah, he...
Appreciate it.
Hal Jordan, as a person, he's cocky, he's arrogant. He's not like... When you think of the Green Lanterns, you wouldn't think of a guy
I think of Alan Scott.
No, I buy.
I don't think of Alan Scott.
I do.
I buy the concept of a cocky main character. I just don't buy it in the concept
Of a Green Lantern.
in the context of the rules are very clear that you need to pick the best among you.
That's why I like Jon Stewart the most out of all of them.
He looks like Smeagol with Downs. He looks like he's mid-transformation and Weird Al's fat.
Wow, that was awfully edited. That's still going, dear God. So no one's suspicious? Seriously, like, he looks completely fucking different
No,
than he
they're
did.
they're very suspicious. They're
So-
just
That's why he's coming here,
pretending.
Jake.
No, they wouldn't lead him towards the thing if they're suspicious that he's transforming into an alien parasite.
I've never felt better in my life.
Yeah, you look it.
Yeah,
I feel like I could run a mile right now.
A really shitty, slow, asthmatic mile. By the way, it's not a Charger, it's a Challenger, but you got Dodge right.
I think that a soccer trophy for losing is a higher honor than the Green Lantern ring in this movie.
Fucking participation award.
Dead ass.
Fucking
No.
millennials.
Alright,
Because you
fine.
did better doing that.
Alright, fine. I'll have a fucking Green Lantern ring. You guys can get
I'm
soccer
not saying it's not
trophies.
powerful. I'm saying that it's not an honor at all.
Okay. Oh, I love Spy Kids 3. Oh, I'm glad Green Lantern knew to be here. I don't know if it's this movie or
She's
just like...
still stuck on the wall? What? And
Did he
not
just
that-
make water?
That's so... Oh, I don't remember.
Wait,
That's
he made
awesome.
water!
He created actual water?
It's magic.
It's not magic. He says there's no such thing as magic.
It's also not that kind of magic. Constructs aren't the actual thing.
Kilowog made a planet with gravity.
That still obeys the laws of physics. Water also
water.
has a chemical composition.
Everything is a chemical composition.
Water is a very specific composition of elements.
Yes.
It can't be anything else. It is only those
It
two
can't
parts.
just be willpower. You can't make water out of willpower.
We'll agree to disagree.
Well, if he can create any substance ever, then why doesn't he just create his dad? Bitch. What the fuck?
Oh, he's burning him alive.
This is so over the top.
Just like my dad.
Once I have devoured your world, I will have all the strength I need.
What a deep, compelling villain with a lot of character motivation. He's like 8-dimensional.
Step aside Thanos. You know what? I'm gonna compliment the movie at all. It's
Alright.
going by pretty quickly.
The basic bare minimum structure of a movie is
Yeah, it
here.
hasn't... None of
God.
these short, meaningless scenes have dragged.
You dare accuse the Guardians of feeling fear?
Didn't you just make a ring out of fear?
I can't look at his neck. There's a very clear cutoff, and it keeps moving up and down his neck.
Why does he have a collar and Hal Jordan doesn't?
Hal Jordan has a collar.
No, but his is like polo collar.
Mark Strong was in the rendering room just like, yeah, give me like a fucking turtleneck. But also a V-neck. A V
I want a
turtleneck.
V-neck turtleneck.
V turtleneck. What a terrible fashion choice. That doesn't do any of the jobs that a V-neck or a turtleneck does.
I like how you guys called the bullshit on like water, but he has a fucking translator in his ring. How the fuck does that work?
It's Google Translate, but instant and good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's
Oh, I'm
advanced,
fine with... Okay.
advanced technology.
Because
That's
he's not
they're nice.
making whole-ass chemical compounds.
Again, every single thing made out of chemical compounds.
So why isn't the sword like an actual sword? Why isn't the Gatling gun an actual Gatling gun?
Why is it colored green and floating and with its all aura and shit?
Yeah.
But the fire wasn't.
Why wasn't there Hot Wheels logos on the track?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take the ring.
You have to be chosen.
You know, by the ring's logic, Hector Hammond is an excellent choice to be a Green Lantern. He's driven. He took the initiative to kill his father in a helicopter.
Parallax looks a lot better in the comics than a giant cloud of poop.
Didn't the ring float to him?
Yes,
Why can't
the
it float?
ring should be able to float to him. Because no matter what, the ring always goes back to you.
Yikes.
Oh, but she's gonna hack so hard that she's gonna stop Parallax.
I'm in.
Oh, she's in. Look, Hal, I'm useful. Yay. So, fun fact, actually. You guys probably don't know this. His suit is entirely animated.
Wow, I couldn't tell.
I figured I'd let you guys in on that secret.
He's not launching any direct attacks.
Wow.
Riot shield.
What,
Smart.
Riot shield.
what an amazing invention.
Anything that Marty can imagine.
Oh, he thought really hard, so there's a lot of willpower.
Alright, let's go to the asteroid belt.
Wait, the asteroid belt is not that close to Earth.
It's out past Mars.
If he got there in 1 minute, he's moving at like light speeds. Back to the sun? That's... oh god. They're like teleporting. 2 jets. Sun's entire gravity mere football fields away. Wow.
This final fight sucks.
He punches him into the sun.
Oh,
That is the smartest plan.
I
The
disagree.
fight, okay, deadass, the fight started 4 minutes ago. That is the shortest, most unrewarding final fight I've ever seen.
I don't know, the Wolfman 2010 was pretty similar in this
Second,
regard.
second most unfulfilling final fight I've ever seen.
Most effective way to defeat anybody, change my mind.
Oh no, he got a little bit scuffed. He just looks like he fell off his skateboard.
After having an asteroid belt / sun fight. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, wow. He doesn't go back
Oh,
to Earth?
nope,
Okay.
nope, we're not done.
I'm never getting used to that.
Neither is the audience.
Can you take off the mask?
Thank you, Blake. I've been thinking the same thing.
His humanity was thought to be a weakness, and yet it proved to be his greatest strength.
I disagree.
Yeah, same.
His greatest strength is actually the sun.
Alright, out of 10.
It's tough, because I want to give it a 50, but I can't. Notice all the colors and stuff, all the rings and stuff. But,
Out of ironic enjoyment, 1, maybe 2.
I think it's like a 9. I love this movie.
This is Van Helsing. There he is.
Maybe an 8 to be, you know, smart. But,
That's smart. What?
Yeah. I'm gonna give this movie a hot, fresh 1.
I want to say some things.
Okay.
The asteroid belt from the sun is between 200 and 300 million miles. Between the asteroid belt and the sun is Earth. So that means that Hal Jordan flew Parallax at least 150 million miles to the asteroid belt on the way to the sun, which is the opposite direction from the asteroid belt. In total, he probably went roughly 1 billion miles in 60 seconds.
I like the way they do the credits with all the colors and stuff. When they did Blake Lively's name, they did the purplish hue.
I'm sorry to just keep disagreeing with you over and over again, but it reminds me of 2003's Hulk. Remember the end credits of Doctor Strange where it was all like kaleidoscope?
That's cool. I like that.
That's wicked interesting, and this is just
I hate the music.
bland. Oh my god, the music blows. That's actually pretty cool.
I like
That's
that.
fucking awesome.
Pretty sweet 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with 9, just because of this.
1.
Still 2.
Is that the most divided we've ever been on a film?
It now completes the Quality Content's Guilty Pleasure trilogy of Mud Speed Racer, My Van Helsing, and Your Green Lantern. You know what it's time for?
Mud, what's your movie?
My movie is a 2007 film, directed by David Fincher, based on a true story, starring Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo, and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow!
2 hours and 40 minutes long.
Okay.
We will be watching the 2007 film Zodiac.
Oh my god. That's
Okay.
sick. I'm actually really excited. I haven't seen this one.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Yep.
It's not gonna be Green Lantern, but you know.
Yeah, it'll be good at all.